Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I am Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist, here to have a blast because we are continuing Mystery Week. That's right. You don't know what's coming, but you know it's going to be good, right? We are hitting banger after banger. These things are crazy this week. Nick and I have worked so hard to try to give you the best mixture we can of artists, of songs, and of good quality music that hits the mental health field, because that's what I do. I like to break down lyrics from a mental health perspective and see what they mean inside. And today's is something new because we have not done this artist before, and we're also pretty much hopping right into a new genre as well. So, are you ready for it? Before you do, please you don't have to like till it's over. Subscribe to this channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe because there's more great stuff coming. Pass it on to your friends. Tell them about it. This reaction therapy family has grown so fast, faster than almost anything else I could imagine. I'm sitting in my office just doing therapy day after day. Nick says, hey, Dad, over Christmas, let's do some reactions. I'm like, great, this is fun. We get to hang out. And now we got this going. It's just incredible. So blessed. God has blessed us to be able to be in your homes day after day and do this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Really grateful to you for being a part of this reaction therapy family and supporting it and giving me all your comments and your insight. So I've held you off long enough. Without further ado, let's see who the artist is that we're going to break down now. It is none other than Linkin Park. That's right, Linkin Park. We're going into the rock field, rock genre, I should say. Linkin Park, Breaking the Habit. I feel like just from the title of this song, it's got to have something to do with habits. You know, I talk about habits and patterns and generational habits and things that go on. So I feel like it, although I get thrown off all the time, who knows what it's going to be. But I have had a dose of Linkin Park before. I had a CD, must have been 10 years ago. There was like a remix album, you know, where it was kind of a and it was like, in the end, it doesn't even matter. Something like that. I'm not a good singer, which is clearly why I'm not singing. But I had a dose of that. I can't really remember all those songs, but I kind of loved how it mixed in. It was like a remix thing. This I've never heard, so I want to see what this is. Let's get into it, shall we? Linkin Park, Breaking the Habit.
Try to start again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize
it sounds just like somebody going through their mind. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose. Sometimes it feels that way. I don't know why certain lyrics pop out to me, but it's like, why is there another battle? I didn't want this today. I didn't want to have to go through this. I didn't want this fight. I didn't want this struggle. I didn't want this thing at work. I didn't want this addiction, that happens. And it's like, it chooses me. I've said that when you try to get better, your addiction's outside, doing push-ups, getting stronger, muscles get bigger because it's coming after you. But that whole concept he just laid out of, I don't want to be the one the battles always choose. So there's battles out there everywhere, but it's like, the battles are choosing him. And I always tell people, you can pick your battles. It's okay. You can say no. When you're in addiction or something, you're in enough mental illness or enough depression or anxiety, it's very hard to even picture that. Like, I could just stop because it doesn't seem possible. And it's not that easy. Trust me. You need a lot of help with that. A lot of professional intervention, help, support around you. But it is possible to stop. There's plenty of records. It's a very small percentage when it comes to 12-step programs of people that stop using, but it is possible to stop. It takes a lot of work, a lot of strength, and a lot of support and guidance, but you can do it. But the battles always choose. Remember, you can pick your own battles.
the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I
Boy, that was laid out super well. Like, isn't it something how you can skip over genres, go to kind of more of a rock side and see how these lyrics apply so well? Uh, I don't know why. I kept hearing, I don't know why. I just cannot understand why this keeps happening. People in spirals and either emotionally, spiritually, with addiction again, depression, anxiety, so often will say that. I don't know why this keeps happening. I don't know why I can't just get out of this. I don't know why everything always is so hard. And a lot of times it's because people, number one, are either going it alone. They just don't have much around them in terms of support. Or number two, they have the support, because I've seen people with great families and support systems that are still highly depressed and highly beaten up. But many times it's because all their past is haunting them. Things they've been through, traumas they've been through, or mental illness or emotional struggles that they've been through are haunting them, and they can't seem to make sense out of life or have a purpose in life. And when you don't have a purpose in life, there's no meaning. And when there's no meaning, we tend to beat ourselves up. We tend to act out on ourselves, whether that's self-harming, whether that's using a substance to escape, whether that's being in an abusive relationship or a toxic relationship at least, and just repeating patterns and isolating. So much of this is, I don't know why. Well, this again, testament to mental health, finding a good therapist. Remember, all therapists aren't great. I'll admit that. All doctors aren't great. All attorneys, all accountants, they're not all trained the same way. They don't all have the same work ethic. They don't all have the same skill set. But when you find a good one, they can target where you are now, where you want to be, and the path, how we can get there. It's up to you to be able to do the legwork and the hard work with it, but you've got somebody there to support you, encourage you, and lead you through it to help you get there. So it is possible. That's cool. Break it tonight.
I tightly lock the door. I try to catch my breath again. I hurt much more than any time before. I have no options left again.
Yeah, just like there's no other options, no way out. And you see that writing on there, I'm nothing. Just beating up of self, and isolating, and, what's the point? And it's not worth it. And, that first verse ending in, I'm breaking the habit tonight, like I'm going to break this habit. And you could read this could be very generic. Like, I think this could be the overall sense would be, this is about addiction. Like, it's just somebody who's been trapped. They keep doing it. They keep doing the same bad habits and they can't get out of it. And they don't know why. But tonight I'm breaking the habit, I'm stopping it. But it also could be, I'm just giving up. Like, I've just had it. I'm worthless. I'm useless. I'm giving up. I don't choose to look at it that way. I choose to look at it more as, somebody who's saying, I'm breaking the bad habits that I've had from the past, and I'm letting myself get free of this.
Time before, I have no options left again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I'll never be alright.
Yeah, so this would lead to like suicide here, because it's like somebody's fallen out of a window of a building, but they're going back up is what's interesting. So I'm interested to see if that's somebody who, had these suicidal tendencies, but then decided, instead of that as my outcome, I'm going to change. I'm going to break the habit and I'm going to do life differently, which never lets that happen. Like, and I've seen people who've been tremendously suicidal and even attempted before, and they actually changed their life and look back now and say, wow, what I never thought I'd have, I have now, of joy and happiness, peace, relationship, everything. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I wonder if that's them reversing the cycle and saying, I'm going to change my ways. I'm going to break the habit, and this will never actually happen.
I don't know how I got this way. I'll never be alright. So I'm
that is really cool how it ended right when he said tonight. He was back up on the building. There was also domestic violence in there. I saw a couple fighting earlier, but so this could be really perceived and interpreted any way, but I feel like it's people who are on the edge, who just can't take it anymore, who are ready to do themselves in. So that's self-destructive, however you look at it, but it's trying to end with the phrase, I'm breaking the habit tonight. And you can break the habit tonight. There is help out there to be able to get you to the point of breaking the habit tonight. Just one more day. I tell people, just try to go one more day and try to get some help for yourself. Good, steady balance, eat, sleep, exercise, those kind of things played in, and find a support group, find a therapist, and find a reaction channel that is able to talk about these lyrics and break them down. But these are real feelings. These are justifiable feelings. It's just that the actions of being destructive don't actually help. The drug abuse, the domestic violence, the attempting suicidal thoughts, they don't help. Those actions don't help with the problem that's there. You can, though, actually find ways to feel good about yourself and better about life. Not perfect, but step by step, you can get there. And I believe that. Man, I painted on the walls because I'm the one at fault. And I'm wondering if this is the band, if this is Linkin Park, and if this is one of them that dealt with suicide at all, or drug addiction, like where one leads to the other kind of. But any addiction or any kind of self-harm or any kind of real big traumatic issue in life, because now they're on top of the roof and they're playing. I painted on the walls because I'm the one at fault. Just to self-blame there. And it's okay. Even if you've destroyed a relationship and a job and your life's been beaten down, it's okay to raise your hand and say, it's my fault, like I've done it. But not to dwell and bathe in that sorrow, to be able to pick back up and say, it's not about whether you fall, it's about what you do after you fall. It's about how you get up. It's about how you take care of business after it. And you can do that. Man, I don't know how I got this way. I'll never be all right. Is that feeling of like hopelessness? I'll just never be all right. So I'm breaking the habit. This really is like mixed meanings in here, right? If you say, I'll never be all right, so I'm breaking the habit. Those don't kind of fit, but it does fit for me. It's somebody saying, I'll never be all right, so I'm breaking the habit tonight. Like I'm going to break the habit of those thoughts. I'm going to break the habit of those behaviors. I'm going to break the habit of self-destruction. I'm going to try to do it differently. That's at least how I look at it. Wow. Linkin Park, Breaking the Habit. This one is wide open, everybody. Wide open to interpretation, wide open to your insight and your feedback. I think there could be 100 different ways people could look at this song and this video and see what exactly is playing out, unless somebody out there knows the exact truth of what's happened here. And I'd love to hear it. I want to hear from Linkin Park fans. I want to hear from Reaction Therapy family members of what's going on here and what do you think is happening. And also, did you like it? Do you like branching out into the arena of Linkin Park or some other rock music? Because I kind of like it, and hearing the way the song's laid out, hearing the lyrics, which fit with so many of the other lyrics we do. And it's just a blast. I love doing this Mystery Week. I love not knowing what's coming until the last minute. I love being here with you to watch these songs. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, this isn't real therapy. If you need therapy, please go to the link in our bio, call the crisis center, but we have links to different resources that could help you because you deserve the help, and everybody does. So this is just Tom doing his thing, but I really want you to be able to get the help if you want it. Please like this, subscribe to this channel, please, and pass this on to your friends because we want this reaction therapy family to grow. We want these songs we do to grow and spread so that people can get awareness of mental health, so that people can get insight and feedback that might help them reach out for help or help them turn lives around, because it is possible. Thank you for helping us grow and helping us feel loved. We're having a blast doing this and can't wait to see you on the next Reaction Therapy.